So here another point is this is fourth place. So if object taken in between C and F, in between C and F, what happened? Suppose we have taken object and in between C and F. So this is first ray parallel to the principal axis. So after passing through the focus, and this is second ray, the second ray passing through the focus, after reflection, it is became parallel to the principal axis. So hence these two rays are where they intersect, that give the information of image. So behind C, the rays are intersected. This is the give the information of image. So here, what is the position behind C? What is the nature of the image? So image is always real and inverted. So here, compared to object, image is high. That's mean enlarged or magnified. The size compared to size of the object is, image size is increased. That's mean magnified. So fifth point. So here, if at object at C, at F, F means focus. Suppose we have taken the object at focus. So this is the first ray. This is parallel to the principal axis. Hence it is passing through the focus. So this is second ray. It is hitting at the pole. Hitting at the pole is making an angle. So the same angle over here. So hence the rays is going like this way. So same angle making it another side of principal axis. Hence the rays is going like this. Here we observe two rays are going parallel to each other. These rays are parallel to each other. That means is far away. So these are reflected rays. So definitely these are reflected rays give the information about the real images, because this is reflected rays. So hence it is a real image and inverted. So what is the size? Suppose the image is formed here, it give the, this is the enlarged. Suppose this point, if suppose the rays are intersect here, it is a high high magnified. We don't know where it is magnified. That's why this is infinity distance. At infinity distance, it may be intersect. That's why the position of the image, where the position of the image at infinity, and which type of image is formed? Real. Real. That's why it is inverted. So this is away from the pole. That means at a infinity distance. That's why it is a highly magnified compared to object. So these are the characteristics of image by the, if we take an object at a focus. Suppose the object we taken be in between F and P. In between F and P. What happened? So this is the object. This is first ray after reflection passing through the focus, because it is parallel rays to the principal axis. And this is the second ray. So if second ray hitting it both, it make a large angle. So it make a large angle. That's why same angle over here. So that's why this ray going like this. Here these two rays are diverge from each other. Diverge from each other. That's why never intersecting at any way. That's why if the rays are coming from behind we assume the rays coming from the behind the mirror. If we enlarged if we enlarged these rays, reflected rays behind the mirror, the image assumed coming from the behind the mirror. We assumed the image come from behind the mirror. So where the reflected rays, these are enlarged rays, not reflected rays. This is enlarged behind the mirror, where the enlarged rays are appears to meet at a point. That point gives the information of image. Here the rays are appears to meet at a point, not reflected rays are intersected. They appears to meet at a point. That's why this image is, so this image is virtual image. Virtual image. So what is the position of, where is the position of image? So behind the mirror. So this virtual image is always erect, and size of the image compared to object. enlarged. Size of the image compared to object is enlarged. So this is the information about the image formation by the concave mirrors. So thank you for watching, students. I hope you are enjoying this concepts image formation by concave mirrors.